Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to all. So we continue with a differentiation of a logarithmic function. So in the previous video, I explained about how do we differentiate ln that involve product rule. Okay, involving product rule and quotient rule. Okay, so now for this video, I'm going to explain on how do we differentiate logarithmic, not just simply ln functions, but this is logarithmic, means log to any base. Okay, ln is log to base e. So now we want to differentiate log to any base. Okay, so now I recap again and over again. So when you have y equals to ln x, sorry I don't have the board with me so I just use paper for this video. Okay, so when you have y equals to ln x, dy dx is just 1 over x. So I recommend you guys to remember that. Okay, when I have y equals to ln for x, so how do we differentiate this? So remember, when you want to differentiate ln, you differentiate the terms at the back. Okay, differentiate that, you will get 4. Okay, and then what you need to do is you need to do 1 over, take all the terms, which is 1 over 4x in this case, so that one can cancel, so you will only have 1 over x. Okay, so that is the differentiation of ln 4x. Okay, so now how do we differentiate? What if you are given this type of question, log to the base of 4 and then x, log 4x. Okay, previous videos or previous questions is all regarding ln only. We learned about ln only, but now we want to differentiate log. Okay, so how do we differentiate log? Is because we only, for IGCSE, we only learn on how to differentiate ln. So whenever you get any other questions with a different base, not a base e, not e. Okay, so you need to do change of base. You need to change the base to base e. Okay, so we recap a bit. How do we change the base of log? Okay, so let's say I have log ab. I want to change to base c. So this is how we change the base. Log CB over log CA. So this is how we change the base. Log CB over log CA. Okay, so let's say if I want to change, to base E. Why do I need to change to base E? Because I want to make sure I have ln inside my equation. Okay, so that I can differentiate it with the previous knowledge that we have learned before. Okay, so if you want to change to base E, so that is simply log to the base of EB over log to the base of EA. Okay, so you need to remember this method. Okay, log new base old number over log new base old base. So this is just a revision for you guys. So you should be well versed with that. You should be well versed with this formula now. Okay. Okay. So now we go to the first example. Okay, that one. So how do we differentiate log 4x? So first step is you need to change that thing to ln, to base ln. Okay. So we need to change to base e. So how do we change to base e? Okay, I have log 4x. I want to change to base e now. So that is just log ex over log e4. Okay. Okay, so log e can always be written as ln. So this is actually ln x over ln 4. Okay, so now the question asks us to differentiate log 4x. Log 4x. So we change to ln. So now we need to differentiate ln x over ln 4. So we want to differentiate ln x over ln 4. So now my y is equals to ln x over ln 4. Okay, I want to find dy dx. Okay, so okay, let's say if you have something like this, y equals to x over 4. Okay, I take one example first before I proceed with that. Okay, how do you find dy dx? Dy dx is actually, this is power 1, right? Bring power to the front, and then that is just 1, and then x power 1 minus 1 over 4. Okay, what happened to your 4 here? Okay, 4, it doesn't change anything. Okay, because 4 is just a constant. So, your answer here is just 1 over 4. Okay. Another method on solving this is when I have y equals to x over 4. Another method to solve this is you can put away the constant, or you can put the constant in front of your equation so that it won't it won't affect your equation pun. Okay, so you can rewrite that equation into 1 over 4, and then we have x. So 1 over 4 remain dy over dx. 1 over 4 remain in front. Okay, so we have x here, power 1 just now, bring forward becomes 1, and then 1 minus 1. So you will get 1 over 4 x power 0, which is 1 over 4. Okay, so why do I need to relate with this? Because I want to tell that ln 4 is just a constant. Ln 4 is just a constant. Okay, so therefore that one can be written as 1 over ln 4, and then we have another ln x at the back. Okay, so now we want to differentiate this one. Okay, we want to differentiate this equation, but this is just a constant. Okay, so that one doesn't affect your calculation. So you can just simply put in front. So now dy dx, dy over dx is equals to 1 over ln 4 remain in front. Okay, so how do you differentiate ln x? Differentiating ln x will give you 1 over x. Okay, so now your final answer is just 1 over x ln 4. Okay, so that is your answer. Okay, let's do one more example so that you are clear with this. If you don't understand, make sure you copy this example. Make sure you copy this example. I'm going to give worksheet together with this video, but this example is not in the worksheet. So you need to copy like somewhere in the worksheet lah. Just put it at the side so that you can understand this. Because before I go to exam type of question, I need to make sure everybody is clear with the change of base concept and how do we differentiate log to any base first. Okay, second example. This is the second example. Okay, I close this side. Close this side. Okay, so how do we differentiate log y equals to log 3 x power 3? So first step, because we only learn how to differentiate ln, so we change to ln. So change to ln. First step, you change to ln first. So you should get y equals to log to the base of e x cube, okay, over log to the base of e 3. Okay, rewriting that in terms of ln, that is just ln x cube over ln 3. Okay, so now we want to differentiate y equals to ln x cube over ln 3. Okay, ln 3 is just a constant, so you can put in front. So now we want to differentiate 1 over ln 3, and then we have ln x cube. Okay, that is just a constant I put in front. Okay, okay, so now let's do the differentiation. Differentiation of that, you just copy the constant in front. So now let's differentiate ln x to the power of 3. So how do we differentiate that? We differentiate the terms at the back of the ln, put in front, which is you will get 3x squared. And then what you need to do is you take 1 over the whole term, x cube. Okay, so that one you can simplify, cancel, becomes 1 only, right? So your final answer is 3 over x ln 3. Okay, so I want you guys to try question number 5 in the worksheet. 3 questions only, A, B, C. Try all, okay? Okay, make sure you guys can do. Okay, it looks very complicated, but it's not. Just simply, whenever you get log to any other base, you change to base E, so that you can change to ln, and then you can differentiate as normal. But remember, make sure you put at the side, or you put in front the constant. The value without x is what we call constant. So you put in front first. Okay? Okay. Okay, now please look at the exercise. Please look at the worksheet. Oh, wait. Okay, please look at the worksheet. And I want you guys to refer to the work example 6. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, so the equation of the curve is that 5x minus 2. Okay, so first question is you need to show that. Okay, so whenever the question asks you to show that, means you need to end with that answer. You cannot start with that answer, you need to end with that answer. So as you can see, the answer here is with ln. Means the question wants us to change the base from 2 to base e. So let's do this together. Okay, so changing base, that is just equals to log to the base of e, and then we have 5x minus 2. Okay, and then over log to the base of e, 2. Okay, so rewrite that in terms of ln, that is just ln 5x minus 2 over ln 2. So rewrite that in that form, so you will get your answer lah. So you can simply leave your answer in this form or in this form, doesn't matter. This form simply means they take out the constant, put in front. Okay, okay, done with that. So second part of the question, part B, find dy dx when x is equals to 2. So now we want to differentiate that. Okay, we want to differentiate that. Our y now is equals to 1 over ln 2. And then we have ln 5x minus 2. Okay, we want to find dy dx. dy over dx equals to, okay, so 1 over ln 2 remain in front because that is just a constant. Okay, remain in front. Okay, so now let's differentiate ln 5x minus 2. How do we differentiate that? Is you differentiate the terms at the back of your ln. So differentiating that, you will get 5 only. Put 5 in front. Then next, what should you do? You take 1 over the whole term. 1 over 5x minus 2, the whole term. Okay, so you will get equals to 5 over 5x minus 2, and then we have ln 2. Okay, so question asks us to substitute the x with 2. So you substitute x, you will get 5 over 5 times 2 is just 10. 10 minus 2, 8 ln 2. Okay, so you can leave your answer in that form, or you can simply press your calculator. Okay, simple only this one. So remember, when you get something log in any base, you change to base e, because we only learn how to differentiate ln. Okay, okay, and then before I end this video, I want to explain one more. Question number 6, okay? Please refer to your worksheet, question number 6. I'm going to explain 6a only. I want you guys to do b and c. Try to do on your own, okay? So now, the question is e power of y equals to 4x squared minus 1. Question asks us to find the differentiation of that function. So find dy dx. So before you find dy dx, you need to make sure y is your subject. So I always suggest you guys to start with y equals to something, and then later we find dy over dx. Okay? Okay, so we need to let y be the subject first. I have e power y here. So I want to get rid of e. So how do I get rid of e is, you add ln to both sides. You cannot add ln to one side only because it's not fair. Why is it not fair? Sekejap blur. Sekejap wait Okay, why is it not fair? Because there's an equal sign here. So whatever you add on the left, you need to add the same on the right. So I add ln in both sides. So I have ln ey. I put log ey. Okay, I add ln means I'm adding log to the base of e. Okay, equals to log to the base of e 4x squared minus 1. Okay, I add the same log with the same base. Okay, so why do I add log e? Why didn't I add log base 10? Because we only learn how to differentiate ln. So if you put log to the base of 10, you still need to change to log to the base of e later. So straight away we put log to the base of e. So remember, when the question asks to find dy dx, and your question is not in the base of e, you need to change to base of e. Okay? Okay, so now that we apply power law here, power bring in front. So you will get y log e equals to log e 4x squared minus 1. Okay, so what is log e? When you have the base and the number, same value, that is just 1, right? So that is just y equals y times 1 becomes y only. So log e, I change to ln. Okay, for x square minus 1. Okay, so now this is, I have achieved my aim to let y be my subject now. Okay, so now I can proceed with dy dx. So dy over dx equals to, how do we differentiate that? Differentiate the terms at the back, put in front. So that is 8x. Okay, 8x. Okay, so next what you need to do, you take 1 over 4x squared minus 1. Final answer, 8x over 4x squared minus 1. Okay, so this is for A, that's the answer. I want you guys to try B and C. Please make sure you try. If in exam, that question happen to be an exam, it looks very hard, looks very complicated, right? So because you have e to the power of something, looks very, very complicated. But it's not. Okay, straight away you put log base e because you want to change to ln. Make sure you have y as your subject and then you differentiate as normal. Okay, so I'm very sorry I don't have the board with me today. But I hope everybody can understand and can follow, and I'm very sweaty as well. I don't know why. Okay, so please make sure you guys can do this one, and please complete exercise 5 and 6. Okay, try to do all, and any problems simply text me. Okay, bye.